trunks, they ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Alright, this video is going to be about Lucha Underground, and been wanting to make this video for a while since I really saw the product a couple weeks ago. And let me tell you guys something, coming from the heart, 100% honest with you guys, it is the best TV show, wrestling TV show there really is right now. You got Raw, which has just become the absolute worst, most boring, pointless, useless, illogical show you can imagine, followed by SmackDown, which is just Raw's ugly stepsister. It's really become, if it happens on SmackDown, it'll happen on Raw. So what's the point of even watching SmackDown? You got Impact, which speaks for itself, and Lucha Underground has just become just a breath of fresh air. It's something different. It's something you can look forward to. It's only 45 minutes if you watch it on YouTube. It's 1 hour long if you have the El Rey Network or Unimas. We don't have any of that up here in Canada, so I don't watch it live on Wednesdays. I wait until Thursday, or at least late Wednesday when it's uploaded on YouTube or even Daily Motion. It's pretty much a wrestling show and a TV show just mashed into one, and it's great. It's evil promoter kind of starts his own little underground wrestling thing, and he wants the biggest and the baddest and the best wrestlers, and he says, you know, you guys want it, you guys can wrestle in my temple, which is what they call their arena, and they prove themselves to be the best. Simple enough. The very first match was Blue Demon Jr., which is a very recognizable face in Lucha Libre, against Chavo Guerrero, who is a very recognizable face in the US. And what a great way to kick just any show. You got a recognizable face on both ends, your two main demographics. And your main event for week 1 was John Morrison versus Prince Puma, who for indie fans is Ricochet. In that 45 minutes, you don't get any of the grumpy cat, pointless segments, just comedy segments, anything and everything that you get on Raw, which you really just want to change the channel, is not on this TV show. They have 45 minutes and they fill that whole time with character development, storyline, just progression, and great wrestling. Those are the 3 things any wrestling company you really want to watch. It's all there. Raw doesn't have that anymore. It used to have it. It has it sometimes, but only with certain people. You know, you got maybe maybe an hour of filler and maybe 2 hours, if that, really means something on Raw. Everything from the wrestling to the announcers to the production, and even the backstage segments. Those are 4 main things. It just sets itself apart from anything else you've ever seen on Raw or SmackDown or Impact. Especially the backstage segments. They are just, I can't even explain it. You guys have to watch just the production value and the way Conan is portrayed as being kind of the old grizzled vet who's kind of giving his knowledge to the younger generation superstars, to the promoter who kind of, not like Vince McMahon, but he's a millionaire guy and he has so much money to buy guys and get people under his wing. And it seems like everything matters. There's a guy and they'll introduce him and they'll do a video package and they'll give you a reason to care. It's not like Raw where they'll just throw jobbers out, and if they do, there have been squash matches, and don't get me wrong, but there's a reason for a guy to have a squash match. There's a reason for this guy to be paired with this guy, and there's a reason for this guy to lose because this guy is going to be set up, and it all makes sense at the end of the day. It's not like Survivor Series where John Cena's whole team's getting mangled, and John Cena's sitting in the back crying because, oh no, my team is getting mangled. What do I do? I'm not going to go out and help them. I'm just going to sit in the back and complain. Chavo Guerrero is going to be built up as one of the biggest heels in the company. John Morrison and Prince Puma are the baby faces, and they're introducing new people every week. And with it being a 45-minute show, you don't get the same guys every single week. One week you'll get John Morrison, maybe for the next week you won't. He'll be in the 3rd week and maybe a segment, and the 4th week he'll have a match. You don't get guys just shoved down your throat, and it's just honestly so refreshing to see a product that's different and really means something. And when it comes to the announcing, Matt Striker and Vampiro are the 2 announcers. They call wrestling. They're not there to tell stories. They give their point of view on Matt Striker being the commentator, and then the color guy is Vampiro. And it's great. Vampiro being, a little bit off the wall kind of adds his own touch, his own little flavor. And then Matt Striker, if you guys remember in WWE, he was he was the biggest fan in the building. There's always a camera pointed at the announcers. So they'll do a cut to the announcers, and you'll just see Matt Stark like, yeah, yeah, yeah. He'll be marking out just as much as the crowd is. And it makes you excited to see everyone else happy in that building. Where Raw, you have JBL, Cole, and Lawler. They're just making jokes about social media and cats and just everything else that is not relatable to what's going on in the ring. So, to me, if you guys haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you do. It's on YouTube. You just put Lucha Underground and then just put the date. It comes on every Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure it debuted just before Halloween. So you guys can figure that out. And they are in the 4th week right now. And the main event to week 3 was a triple threat with Phoenix, Drago, and one more guy. I forgot his name now. Phoenix, Drago, and Pentagon Jr. And that triple threat match was better than anything Raw has put on in probably the past month. It was a 15-minute triple threat match, and it was pretty much like, I want to compare it to Joe versus Daniels versus Styles, where it's like, you guys have this much time to impress these people because they're the new guys watching, and they're going to be leading us forward. So go out there and impress them. And that's what these guys did. They knew they had a new fan base and a new network watching, so let's go out and impress them. And man, they did a good job impressing, because now it's like, I want to see more of these guys, and I can't wait to see what they do next week, and how Johnny Knight, or his name's Johnny Mundo in this show, but how he's going to come into play, and their biggest baby face, Prince Puma, what he's going to do. Ezekiel Jackson's on, he's one of the big heels, bodyguard heel. But it's great. I can't put it over enough. Yeah, that's all. It's a little rant there, but hope you guys check it out and give it a chance, because I promise you, you won't regret it. So, see you guys in the next video.